What's going on, y'all? What's up with it? I had something on my mind. I just wanted to let y'all know, man. I got a message, you feel what I'm saying, that I want to let y'all know about. Um, don't never give up, man. Don't never give up. You feel me? Like, things might not go how you planned it to go or how you thought it to go. But don't ever give up. You feel me? Keep pushing. Keep striving. Keep believing. Stay strong. You feel me? Keep God first. Because you never know what's coming around the corner. You never know, where you can be at the next day. You feel what I'm saying? So don't never give up, because you might just be that close to a breakthrough. You might just be that close. And you might not know it. Don't never give up. Stay strong. Keep learning. Stay true to who you is. Like, I could put it this way too. It's like you on a highway and you stranded, and it's like you doing everything you can to get out of that situation of being stranded, and in the midst of that, you got all these other cars coming out of nowhere, blowing straight past you, passing you up, and you stranded on this road, and you just helpless, and you got all these other cars coming out of nowhere, passing you up quickly, to where it make you, it just make you go back in the car, lay your head back, and just hope and wish somebody come through and stop for you and see you to get you out of that situation that you in. And, that's just a prime example, you feel what I'm saying, of how life can be sometimes. You might be doing something for years, you feel what I'm saying, that you never made it through at doing what you do, but you might have been doing it for years, and you could be good at it. And it could be other people in life just passing you up along the ways, you feel what I'm saying, while you working, while you putting blood, sweat, and your tears into it, and you praying for it, and you wishing for it, and you focus for it, and it's still not coming to pass like it should or like you thought it would. Don't ever give up, man. That's just a prime example of how things can be sometimes in life. It could be different, you feel what I'm saying? But don't make it much more difficult than it need to be. Stay strong. Keep your faith, you know what I mean? And don't ever give up. You feel me? Because you never know how close you is to your breakthrough, to your blessings. And that's why you never give up, you feel me? And you try as much as you can to be intelligent and keep yourself educated in the storm while going through it. Try to figure out what you're not doing right, or something that you need to redo over, or something that you need to do better. You feel what I'm saying? And it start with bettering yourself, bettering your understanding, your knowledge, and your mindset, and the way you carry yourself. Because everything don't go as planned in life. It don't go as you think it'll go. Sometimes things, it just occur, out of an instant moment, out of nowhere. And you gotta be ready for that. And if you ain't ready for that, you can get caught off guard, and it can create a lot of doubt. So what you want to do is you want to keep believing in yourself. You want to be your main, supportive fan, as I should call it. You want to be the person that's going to keep you going, because it's a feeling that, you can have deep inside of you to not give up, and to keep your head up and to keep pushing forward to what you want to do. And you got to have that feeling inside of you if you really want success and to accomplish things in life. You shouldn't have, a bunch of outsiders. And that also as well is a good thing too. If you got somebody on the outside pushing you, believing in you, and telling you not to give up, and motivating you to keep going. But you got to have that within yourself. You got to have that drive to keep moving forward, to know that things not going to always go as planned. Things not going to always be as perfect as it seems, because this is life. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to realize you only get one life. One life. So don't work hard at something for so long and give up on it or turn your back on it. You got to keep pushing through until you see what you want to become, until you see everything unfold in front of you like you thought it would. Because sometimes it might not happen how you think it would have happened. You feel what I'm saying? Like it might take you through different courses. It might take you down different roads, different paths. But you gotta hold on. You gotta keep your focus. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why so many people give up, because they don't understand that, how things can not go as planned as they thought it would. And how things can be harder than it seems. And how they really gotta put in work for where they want to go, and where they want to end up in life. So you really just gotta, keep encouraging yourself. Be your, number one supportive motivator, number one supportive fan. Keep God first. Stay prayed up, and work hard at what you want. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get that close to your blessing, or work hard for so many years to get to where you're trying to go and turn your back on it. Because the next day, things could have been much different, and it could have been a different outcome for you, and it could have been exactly what you was looking for. So I just wanted to share this with y'all, man, because I know it's a lot of individuals out here who just seem like, like I just told the story, like they stranded on the road in the middle of nowhere. Don't know what to expect, don't know what's gonna happen next for them, or where to go from where they at in life. And these other cars just on the road passing them up at top speed, just passing them up. Vroom, 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 car after car passing you up. And you don't know what to expect next, and you have to understand that everything don't go as perfect as you thought it would. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Stay strong. You might be trailing on your last little bit of strength. That might be all you got left. But you take that last little bit of strength and you create more and more strength and more confidence with it. Don't be on your last little bit of strength and, start doubting, what you can become, and the things you're trying to manifest into your existence. Always be aware that things might not go as planned. Always think beyond, you feel what I'm saying, of your present moment and where you at, and how things can end up. That way you be ready for it when it show up. You be ready for it. You okay, I already knew that was gonna happen. So let me take this, take this route, take this step. Because life is all about steps. And you got to take it one step at a time. You got to take it one step at a time. You can't try to, rush up the steps or rush doing the steps when you in the midst of, you know, manifesting your dreams and goals, because you can trip. You can trip over a step and you'll have to go back over and do it again. You know what I'm saying? So just always remember, man, to have that kind of understanding. That think with that kind of terminology. Everything ain't perfect. Everything ain't gonna be perfect. Everything ain't never been perfect. Keep God first and stay prayed up. Don't give up. Don't fall into the trap of having doubt or creating so much doubt to where it makes you just walk away from your blessing that you worked so hard at for so many years. Because it is, things get difficult sometimes in life. Things get rough, and you gotta have a strategy. You gotta have a strategy to, overcome the hurdles that's in front of you. It's not easy for everybody. For some, yeah, but everybody's life is different. Everybody go through different things. And when you work hard for what you want, it makes you appreciate it much more when you get to where, you want to be at and where you want to go in life. It makes you appreciate it, because now you're not going to sit back and you're not going to take it for granted. You're not going to take nothing for granted that you work hard for, because things can be much different. And it's going to always remind you that by you working so hard for it, how to not make the wrong turn at doing what you're trying to do to keep things going for yourself. So always open up your understanding. If you can, encourage others in the midst of being down in a storm. Because, like, it could do one or two things. It's either going to make you or it's going to break you. It ain't no in-betweens. It could do one or two things. It's either going to make you or it's going to break you. And if you're not strong enough, you might be one of the ones that give up, quickly. Give up fast. Because that's why a lot of individuals out here gave up on things that they wanted, in life and what they wanted to become. They gave up on it because they wasn't strong enough. They just didn't have the strength. They didn't have the power to keep going. They didn't have that self-motivation that's built inside of you to tell them to keep going when things get rough. So don't be one of them individuals. You feel what I'm saying? Don't fall into that category. Be different. Be yourself. Be smart at what you do. Understand what you're doing. And if you can see what you want to be, like if you can see it, if you can see what you want to be, then you can be it. Remember that. If you can see what you want to be, if you got a vision for it, if you got the knowledge for it, the understanding for, the steps, it takes to be what you're trying to become, you can manifest it and you can be that. But you have to put in work. You have to work hard at it. You have to be strong enough to overcome the hurdles when it's time to make the jump. You gotta work hard. You gotta stand strong, because it's not gonna always be perfect. Things is not built to be perfect. Understand what I'm saying? So don't never give up on yourself. Keep pushing forward. Number one, keep God first. Believe in yourself. and never give up. I love y'all. God bless.